I want to talk about some of the games that happened, some of the more notable games. I want to start in Death Valley, the primetime game on ABC. Clemson getting the win over North Carolina State 30-20. It was every bit of a revenge game for the Clemson Tigers. They lost to NC State last year at Raleigh, at NC State. This year, they get it at home with an opportunity to really say, hey, you know what? I know we weren't in the conversation last year for the college football playoff. I know we didn't win the ACC, but we're still the best team in the conference. Clemson did so without Brian Brzee. He was out with an undisclosed issue. Apparently, he took some blood tests earlier in the week and everything. Nothing's too serious, but he's been through a lot this season. The death of his sister, dealing with some off-the-field stuff. So our thoughts continue to be with him. But Clemson's defense, I tell you what, Devin Leary, Thayer Thomas, and Devin Carter for NC State's offense, that's a good unit. They looked so pedestrian yesterday, especially in the second half with the pressure that Clemson was able to get on Leary. You combine that with how good they are defensively, with now, for the second consecutive week, DJ Uiagalelei showing that he has the ability, against a tough NC State defense, by the way, he's got the ability now that with these growing confidence, you can see it. I would put Clemson up there with what we've seen the last couple of weeks. I wouldn't have said this a month ago, but because DJU is starting to get comfortable with who he is, and that coaching staff starting to get comfortable with calling plays for the first time. Remember, Tony Elliott's at Virginia, struggling there, which, I mean, he was kind of left in a bad situation. And then Brent Venables, kind of struggling as the head coach there, 2 consecutive losses for Oklahoma. Dabo brought in new coordinators, not brought them in, they were on staff, but elevated them to new positions. I think everybody's starting to find their rhythm. And if DJU continues playing like that, and the defense we know is going to be brilliant, you've got to insert Clemson in that conversation with Alabama, Ohio State, Georgia, and Michigan.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.